welcome to another video on the Gran Turismo Sport beta. And yeah, this time no live driving, but some thoughts I have on the game. Yeah, I think it's pretty, what you see right now is pretty exemplary for the game. I mean, it dubs itself the real driving simulator, but I think the term simcade, despite what some YouTubers, despite that some YouTubers might think otherwise, is the perfect description for Gran Turismo. Because look at it, I mean, that's a fantasy track using fantasy cars. I mean, just looking at it, you can see it would be right at home in any arcade. That would be really great as a cabinet, and it plays really well. It's really fun to drive. But a large part of the content is not real content. Now that doesn't mean it cannot be a sim. Look at Lift the Speed, has mostly fictional content. But this is so glorified and so glossy, and to be honest, quite a bit masturbatory on behalf of both Polyphony and the car manufacturers who offered those GT Vision cars. That's what they're called. But still, I think I generally don't like them. They're just too bland. I mean, they look like Hot Wheels, and they all look pretty samey. No matter if it's the Citroen one that was, I think, the very first one back in Gran Turismo 5 or 6, I don't know exactly. Because I really don't care for them. And this time it's I think it's all Nissans. But no matter, it's basically just a wedge with some angles to it, and all of them feature a fighter plane like heads-up display. On a side note, I'm still going to win this race. Spoiler, despite me not driving very well. Yeah, so yeah, I think despite me enjoying it, I mean, it's Gran Turismo, and I love Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 3 was the reason I bought a PlayStation 3, was a PC gamer, basically until I saw the TV commercial for Gran Turismo 3. And I longed for a game like this on PC for such a long time. And I've always been true to the series. Bought every single part except the GT Prologue on PlayStation 3, but just because my brother had it. And yeah, but still, I'm underwhelmed. Let's say I'm not disappointed. I'm underwhelmed by what we see here. I mean, I don't need a huge car list, to be honest. Of those thousands of more than 1,000 cars in the previous two games, I've driven only a handful, nowhere near all of them. But both limiting the content to that degree, and rather than painstakingly recreate real cars and real tracks, going for I don't know if it's mostly, but a lot of fictional tracks and quite a lot of fictional cars. At least if you look at the I don't know if it lists all the cars that will be available in the full version if you browse the brands section in the menu, but yeah, it's just so fictional. I mean, it's a nice vision of automotive future, despite all those cars mostly using combustion engines. That it doesn't really feel like it's based on the real world. But still, it's fun to drive. So, but just as I said in my conclusion on my last video, which I don't know if it's even up, should check because I had some sound problems with a copyrighted music which might be happening this one too. Just thinking about it. What was I going to say? Distracted myself, sidelined myself. Yeah, I honestly don't think it's worth full price. At least at the state it is on release, because I don't think the full version will be much different to this beta and will just offer more content. And yeah. Oh, and yeah, no TH8A shifter support and no clutch support is really a big oversight on Polyphony's part. I think it's integral for those cars that use an H-gated shifter in real life. But I haven't checked all of them. It might be that they're non-in-game, which I cannot think. I don't think that'll be the case. And on that, see you and good night.